Gents, you've distinguished yourselves yet again. The carrier has been dispatched to the drop point. Looks like the cold ones are on me tonight.
Aha! I'm getting this all automated, this whole automated system figured out. This is getting easier, getting better at it. I have the Switch 2 set up finally. Correctly this time. I was so stressed that I couldn't figure out how to get the Switch 2 to play, because I really wanted to play Kunitsugami on stream. Turns out it helps if you have input and output correctly assigned, and I did not. I gotta keep the Switch alive. I'm debating just playing through OBS. This isn't a game that takes like super precise timing or anything, but I think it's gonna feel weird with the like low latency that I'm used to switch over to playing it with like the delay that comes with playing through OBS. So I don't think I'll do that. So I have this all lined up, hopefully correctly, that I might that seems exceedingly low. Yeah, that I might sorry. Not a big fan of using the capture card on stream, but I think we're gonna get there. HDMI 2. Can't be here tonight. Hope this Switch stream goes well. Thank you. There we go. I got it set up. Great to see you. I'm sorry that you won't be here. I imagine you're playing D&D. I think this is your D&D night, if I remember correctly. I appreciate you stopping by nonetheless. We're playing Kunitsugami. It's a game that I played a little bit before this. I've played maybe... Actually, it'll probably tell me exactly how much time I've put into it. First played 3 days ago. That sounds about right. How do I change my... Oh, it doesn't even tell me how long I've played it. Alright, well, there you go. You can see I've been playing Splatoon 3. We're just gonna jump right into it, I guess. I don't know if this is the best spot for me to jump in, so maybe I'll go back and do like a regular level if I can. Return to the stage selection area. So like between every level or so, let's see, I've done 5 levels and this will be my 4th boss. So seems like after almost every level there's a boss, but in the interest of showing how the game is played, I think I'll go back and play this level one more time. Or maybe... Let's see, this is still in the works. Oh, this one's done. Let's go visit here anyway, because apparently they're done with whatever I set them up to. This is like a tower defense game. It's really cool. You run around, you fight demons, you do some hunting, some killing. Where is it that I supposedly had work done? Didn't it say, oh no, I'm dumb. I misremembered what the different symbols are for on the map. That's fine. I'm interested in playing this level one more time anyway. And I think that the best way to explain how the game works is to just do a level, although I don't know if it would be best for me to just go back and do a simple one. Or... Let's see, are there any of these that I haven't done all the quests for? I did all of them there. Defeat 50 seed using the villagers. Assign villagers 2 or more different roles. Okay, I haven't done either of these, and I actually need these things anyway for upgrade materials. So this will be a perfect one because it's the first level. But I'll be going back to it with more skill, more upgrades and such. All right, let's switch over to the cam. And if I press this, the music should stop. I'm not looking at the screen, but I saw the audio go quiet, so I'm going to assume I did it right. You should be able to hear the game still. I suppose I can turn that down. At least on my end. Okay, and I've got the chat right there. Perfect. Okay, so the game doesn't really have a whole lot of story, but you do definitely intuit what it is you're doing just by playing the game. So I'm over here, purging defilements. There's demons that have kind of taken over this village, or this mountain of villages, and my job is to go through the town during the day, and it's called defilement, this like evil that is started to bloom in the town, and I'm purging it piece by piece in the interest of normally freeing villagers and recruiting them to fight the demons with me, but I don't believe that is part of the goal this time. I'm still not really super good at getting everything done in the order that it probably should be. For instance, here's my hot shrine maiden girlfriend, and what you have to do is carve a path for her to walk through the village to that gate over there. That gate is currently defiled. I do not have the resources with which to clean it, but oh, I see. I forgot that I had seen that before. See, it's good to go through levels multiple times because you'll unlock new things. So pretend that while I'm going through this, I am finding these guys in the defilement and assigning them roles. For instance, this guy will become a thief. I'll give this guy archer status. I'll give this guy woodcutter status. And I'll give this guy woodcutter status as well. This first level is fairly easy. But then you go in here, you go into this like, this sort of overview map, and you can start setting up where you want your troops to lie. I have this thief class, which will actually let me, it's the only class that I have currently that lets me do anything during the daytime. And if I assign him to a location where there's like buried treasure, it just sticks up right out of the ground. So it's fairly easy to see as long as you know what you're looking for. I can use his skill to get that treasure. The other guys I'll have to start setting up defensively, and then I'll probably have to switch the thief guy to more of a defensive posture as well, because the thief doesn't actually do anything during the day, or during the night phase. So I'm going to start setting up my villagers. I'm just going to do 2 woodcutters kind of in a row here, right along the path that the monsters are about to take. And then I'll set the archer to be on this little ledge above my shrine maiden girlfriend. So you can see these little marks. This will exhibit where your guys are going to take to. Oh, I moved the same woodcutter twice. I make that mistake a lot. I don't remember the guys' individual names, and so I end up assigning them. I end up assigning multiple spots to the same person, and then they just all override each other. And I wonder where my guys are when the monsters are attacking. But as I'm setting up, the night is approaching, so the whole premise is to get everything that you can set up before the night comes and the demons start attacking. And as they do, my sole purpose at that point becomes to protect my hot shrine maiden girlfriend. When the night passes, I can then advance her further down the road. I could probably move her further currently, but it's not really... Oh, that's a really good reward. I'm glad that I did that. It's not really super important that that I get her all the way to the end in one run. And I don't think you're really supposed to, because otherwise I wouldn't end up even fighting any demons. So I'm going to assign this thief a new role, give him the archer role. he should still, yeah, he'll still navigate down to that spot. And I'm going to try to be kind of hands-off here. I have a mission right now that requests me to kill the demons with the... They're called the Seethe. I keep calling them demons, but I guess they're called Seethe. Keep killing the Seethe with the villagers and not so much with my own sword. But I'll still be running around, healing if necessary. I'm not penalized for healing, and I have plenty of rations to go around. But here we go. Night has fallen, the music got a little crazy, the gate is opening, and the demons are about to start coming through. Now normally I would be hacking and slashing and doing my cool little like dancey moves, but I'm just gonna let the villagers take care of it because it's part of the mission and it's for a reward that I'm going to need later on. Oh, these guys are gonna walk all the way around, and I should maybe prevent that from happening. If one of them slips through, I'll probably switch my, you know what, while I'm here, I'm already sort of regretting some of these decisions, so I'm gonna change you to an ascetic. An ascetic is a class... Oh, I don't have the pieces, never mind, I can. I forget how expensive some of these classes are to change to. Well, once I get 150, I can switch. I can switch this guy to an ascetic, and he has an ability that lets me pause enemies in their tracks. And so if I put these two guys next to each other, for example, I'll move him back a little bit, and then I'll make this guy the ascetic. Now he should have the ability to freeze time on my enemies. And by doing so... Oh, there's another thing there. Okay, that's fine. Will he kill him? Oh, he will. Yeah, get him. Don't touch my hot shrine maiden girlfriend. Lurkin, be right back later. I'm glad you're here because I can... I was like, oh, someone tell Lobster that I figured out the capture card. It was my own fault. I'll explain to you what it was if you're back later. And or you already got the gist. I basically plugged it in wrong, and I'm stupid for doing that. But yeah, my goal here is to hopefully get as many of these taken care of by the villagers as possible. I'm curious if I can actually do this without assigning any damage myself. If not, I don't think it'll be a huge deal. They're clearly taking care of their lion's share of them. But yeah, maybe I can get the archer to save the princess for me. Oh, 2 for 1. That's huge. Sorry, Yoshiro. You're a sacrifice to the cause. Well, have fun lurking and doing whatever you're doing. Yeah, this is going exceedingly well. Is that it? Night is gone? Oh no. Bigger guys. That's fine. Right, they have to give me an active example of enemy scaling. So far I haven't had to lift a finger though, which is nice. Shows that my strategy is more or less working. Yoshiro has been hit once or twice, but that's fine. She really is barely being touched here, and I think that's excellent. Hey, day phase, or night phase over. Oh, what's up? Yeah, I started 5 or 10 minutes late, because I forgot that Paste was coming over to drop off a gift for me, and so we hung out a little bit. We got dinner together, which is super nice. Okay, so this guy, I'm specifically going to reassign this guy because the ascetic is really expensive to reassign. So I'm going to make this guy the thief so that I don't have to make him an ascetic later on. He can just resume his role as the thief. And I'm going to make him, for me, go carve up some hidden goodies in the ground here. As far as I know, it's just this one. But hopefully there's some good stuff in here. 100 crystals, that is good. That's fine, I'll take that. I suppose it sort of ended up only paying for itself, considering I'm going to spend 100 just reassigning his role twice, but we'll let it slide. I was hoping for a little more than that, I guess. That's okay. Oh, but I needed them to carve the way to the door anyway, so... yeah, I wouldn't have actually made it to the door if he hadn't gotten those crystals for me. So, actually, full-on benefit. Saves me one more night phase. I think people who described it as Pikmin oversold it a bit. It's definitely a tower defense where you can shift the towers. Yeah. It's a Pikmin-like in that you have full control over every individual soldier. Like in Pikmin, but it isn't like a mass army sort of thing. I agree it is Pikmin-like, but I wouldn't call it a Pikmin-like, if that makes sense. Yeah, let's move my guys forward. I don't remember if this is a 2-phase level or a 1-phase level. But we'll just get everybody gathered up by the door. I don't think I even have to do that, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I'm pretty sure when I'm just going to speed up time. There's nothing more for me to do here. So you can advance time, but you can't... You can only stop it in the interest of, like... of reassigning roles and such. Or moving players around. Like, you can stop it, but it's just to give commands. That said, you can fast forward through time as much as you want, just for the sake of doing things more efficiently or quickly. Is that it? Is that the whole level? I think it actually might be. The fact that you can pause to do the RTS stuff definitely makes this seem a lot more manageable than I thought. Yeah, okay, it is just a single phase. Okay, I got a lot of Musubi though. That's the important part. So now I can upgrade my units a little bit more. And I should be able to go back and... Is this one done? That one's done. Is this one done? Oh, yes. That's excellent. So between levels, after you've purified a village, you can then assign the villagers to start reconstructing their town. And when they do, you're rewarded for each of the structures they built. So this was actually like a two mission long repair project. So it took a lot of guys and it took some extra time. But this is good because it opens up this, like... So this I'm actually not 100% sure about. Gosh. How do I describe this without having to fully go in and do this entire level again? If you manage to clear all of the... What is it called? Sieve? Not the Sieve. The Sieve are the bad guys. The... Tarnish? It's not Tarnish. That's the Elden Ring. I don't remember what it's called. I always forget too. This isn't just like me being in streamer mode thing. I genuinely always forget what this is called. Ooh, here we go. Greatly increases the damage of So's first attack each night. Just the first attack? That's strange. I don't think that's super important. Not right now yet. Not yet, at least. What was I saying? Oh, if you can like clear out all of the diminishment or whatever it's called, then you're rewarded with basically one of those that I just got. There's like a little shrine. Here's one, for example. But I haven't been able to open it because for some reason I can't find all of the stuff to clear out during the day phase yet to unlock it. It only unlocks during the day phase if you clear out the whole village and not after you've actually beaten the level. So there's goodies locked behind there that I have to play the level again to unlock, but I don't know if I have everything that I need in order to clear it out. This is a fun level, so I might play it again anyway, but it is a little frustrating not knowing if I'll actually have what it takes to get what I need. I guess what I'm saying is, I don't want to have to replay the level just to find out that I didn't get anything out of it. So that is, I guess, one small gripe that I have about this game, but overall, it's generally very, very forgiving. Like, you die and then you just, like, do the level over again. It offers to let you change your loadout if you want to. But I'm wondering if, now that this house is built, the reason I kind of brought this up is that I think the last bit that I'm trying to get was behind all of the rubble of this house, and now that the house is, like, reformed, I'm curious if during the day phase, the next time I play this level, the house will still be up, and I'll be able to go through it and then interact with this tree behind it, because it seems to be sort of behind the tree here. But it doesn't look like it's going to let me go through, so I'm curious if that's correct or if I'm just missing something here. And I very well could be missing something. I think that's all the stuff I could do today. I'll go back and check. I had leftover villagers, which doesn't usually happen. Okay, but I have 2 people assigned to lantern repairs, 2 to the Jizo statue repair. So yeah, we should be good. Let's move back forward to this one, where I should have 2 things completed, and I do. And this will be good, because I should have enough people in this village to get all of the last projects started up before I take on the boss of this level, and then once I take on the boss I can come back here and everything will all be set. But I'm gonna get my little Musubi as a reward for making these guys repair this statue for me. I guess for themselves. Oh, you're also given a reward for cleaning up everything in the village, so once that happens somewhere, you'll see. Both this village and the next one should be ready after this next boss fight, but that's assuming that none of these actually take 2 days instead of 1. Should be set, should be set. Was there one more that I had? I don't remember. I haven't, like, quite figured out the like, menu layout of this game, weirdly enough. Just, like, some things don't read super obviously to me. Like that. Is that... It's got little tags on it, so does that mean that somebody's already there working on it? If so, that's fine. But it doesn't look like it. Or does it mean that they need wood? No, it just needs... Oh, did I already sign them? I'm stupid. Okay, so it really is just that last one then. And they need wood, so let me assign somebody to pick up this wood. And if I see any more, I'll assign the next person to pick up that one. It's very rudimentary. As far as like city builder type stuff goes. Like, it might seem a little bit confusing, but it's literally just like resource management in the form of assigning people to tasks and then letting them do them while you're off doing other stuff. It'll all make sense. But before I forget, I need to spend this Musubi so I can upgrade my villagers, so I can have better units for this boss fight that I'm going into. So I gotta talk to my hot shrine maiden girlfriend. Oh, there was one more. See, there I go, not remembering everything. Okay, I have 35 Musubi, which is great, because I think one of the ones that I wanted, one of the upgrades that I wanted, costs 15. The other one costs 20, so it should be good here. Yes, this is great. The Ascetic is a great class who slows down my opponents, so upgrading him to slow them down for even longer is wonderful. I'll absolutely take that. Oh, increase maximum health. You know, the Ascetic doesn't actually die that much, and I think he might even heal himself. I don't know if that's true or not, but he sort of seems to. Greatly increases maximum health. The Sumo is a wonderful class, although you can only assign it to certain people. Strangely enough, I guess they just know that it's sort of broken, so they don't want you doing too much. This one is interesting. Can now pick open locks. This is an interesting upgrade because I don't actually know if I've come across a locked... if I've come across like a locked door or box anywhere. But I assume it'll come in handy if they're making me spend 20 hold Musubi on it. Further increases the number of rations pillaged. That's good. Crystals, and during the nighttime the thief will gather dropped crystals in places. So that's nice. I need that, actually. Okay, cool. Well, he's still going to be useful during the, or useless during the phase, the day phase, but I ain't mad about it. Increased attack power, so you can also like change your abilities. I think this is actually a pretty good one going into a boss fight, so I'm going to leave it. And let's leave and do this boss fight. The boss fights, in my opinion, are like kind of the less interesting parts of the game. In my opinion, they sort of break the flow. I prefer the tower defense over what sort of ends up just becoming a glorified hack and slash with like some RTS mechanics thrown in. But it's not the end of the world. You also never really know what you're getting yourself into when you start up a boss fight, but the boss designs are very cool. This looks like a particularly small area, and I see a platform, which would tell me that an archer would be handy. So let's do 2 archers. Let's do a few woodcutters. And 2 ascetics, maybe? Can I even afford that? No, I can only afford 1, if that. 0 ascetics? Am I going in with 0? I could always add them later once I do get crystals. That's interesting, though. Yeah, I'm really low on crystals, because I keep doing this one level that actually drains you of all of your crystals. So every time I do that level and then try to do something else, I'm sort of at a loss. So, fortunately, when you start this, she gives you enough to at least give everybody a roll, but it's not necessarily the best rolls for the job. I guess we'll just do all archers and woodcutters for now. There's not an inherent downside to that, but I like to typically have multiple rolls just because it's a higher likelihood that I'll at least have what I need. At least one of what I need. So yes, I see multiple perches for archers. Archers' ranges are increased if they're on a perch, which is sort of cool. So let's maybe put one up here. Oh, his range isn't even increased here. I guess this doesn't count. It may have to be like an official one, but I'm going to assume it's what they want me to do, so I'm gonna play as though the game isn't going to punish me for a decision that makes sense. Can I assign anybody past the gate yet? Maybe I can. Oh, it looks like I can. That's nice. Once I walk through this purple, like, fiery wall, everything starts. So it gives you this one little chance. Oh, wait. I think this is where the Shrine Maiden girlfriend is supposed to go. That's interesting. I guess I'll just sort of scatter the woodcutters around for hopefully maximum coverage. Did I not even assign them all? Okay, never mind. Sorry, you go there, and I guess you can stay right here by my side. Alright, we'll have 4 of those, plus my 3 archers. Okay. I only see one gate for things to come through. Okay, so it's a flying enemy, so the archers will definitely come in handy. I don't know how useful the woodcutters are going to be overall. But... yeah, I wish they were color-coded. That makes sense. Yeah, these woodcutters. The problem is they're not super smart. Their effective attack range is really small, so you either have to figure out... you either have to manage them manually or like send all of your units in at once, which doesn't really work super well. Like I can do like an all-out attack, but it also calls the archers in as well, which doesn't really behoove me. I guess we'll just do that though, we'll just all-out attack. Seems that there's plenty of... oh, the archers actually don't come running. I'm surprised, I thought they would. Never mind, maybe I've been playing this game wrong the whole time. Alright, and then you can switch them to defense. That they might get out of the way and also protect Hot Shrine Maiden Girlfriend. And then, am I just going to be switching between all-out attack and all-out defense this whole time? Probably. I don't see what the trick is to this fight yet, though. Other than he hits kind of hard. I'm gonna heal myself up. Alright, some guys coming in, that's fine. I have a dodge that I always forget to use. Its health bar is like the magenta and yellow one in the top corner. Alright, let's send the guys to defend Yoshiro. She's clearly taking a beating here. Yoshiro is the legal name of Hot Shrine Maiden Girlfriend. And then switch to attack mode. Yeah, this is just going to be a lot of, like, moving things around as needed. Oh, and then they're gonna get pummeled. I guess while I'm here, I'll just, like... heal you, and heal... not you. You, and... oh, I died. So dying is interesting in this game, because you're actually not taken out. You respawn automatically after a certain amount of time, but you're entirely dependent on the actions of the villagers during this time. So I'm just gonna float around and effectively do nothing while the villagers fight for me. Which, fortunately, they're doing a fairly good job of. I don't know why the archers lost, or ditched their posts. Similarly, when people die, when the villagers die, they're not necessarily removed from the game. I just have to, like, reclaim them during the day phase. They become tarnished again, or whatever the word is. I hate to say it, but this is not a particularly interesting boss fight so far, and it's almost over. Like, I don't have the interest to, like, move all of my units individually, one at a time, out of the way. So it's just a little bit frustrating to see them, like, repeatedly fail to dodge attacks. And it's like, I don't really feel like I have a good method of making them behave in a way that actually makes sense. Did I die again? No, I'm still alive. Surprisingly. Heal. So yeah, I'm just gonna set my guys to defense mode and then take this thing out on my own, because I don't think they're really helping me that much. They'll make it go by faster, but if Yoshiro dies, then I'm out of luck, so... Oh my god. This stuff is so picky. Oh my god. I know I'm not playing super well, but this is a very annoying fight. It's like not even hard is the thing. It's just using a lot of my resources. But like I just switched to attack mode and we'll be fine. Just have them take care of it while I'm dead, I guess. It flails around. It's like fighting Voldo in Soul Calibur. It's like just a lot of flailing and annoying maneuvers until you either win or you lose. Wow, crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I wasn't like trying to be entertaining while all of this was happening, it would be like a little more... I would find it more interesting, but I don't think there's any way that I could actually justify like that fight being interesting. Like, they do cool shit, like giant centipedes with weak spots that you have to do, and then like... Or like enemies where they'll explode and hurt you and all your allies, but if you kill them first, then the explosion is in your favor and it hurts all the enemies. Like, there's fun stuff in this game, but that was just sort of a lazy boss fight design, in my opinion. Skilled in the healing arts, the shaman performs ritual dance to recover the health of So and nearby villagers. I assumed I was going to get some sort of healer class next. And it's nice that I was right. Yeah, I'm not going to redo that fight anytime soon. I'm sure I'll go back and get all of the challenge rewards, but I wasn't particularly interested in that. This, on the other hand, it might look... kind of looks like another cave. Oh, no, never mind. It's not. The once golden rice patties have been transformed into a ruddy brown. A ferocious roar echoes over the fields. Save the 12 villagers and purge the defilement. That's the word I was looking for. That has brought drought to Moegi Ridge. 12 villagers is a lot. This is a huge map. I think the most I've done in the past is 8. And that felt like a lot. I'm actually going to go back. I forgot that we'll skip this. I'm going to leave so I can go get my other repairs, get rewarded for them, upgrade my guys a little bit. Probably upgrade the shaman while I'm at it. This should be done. Yep, we're done with this village. Great. Wonderful. I think now that I'm sort of done explaining how the game works, I could probably switch over to kind of chilling, talking about my day. It does like take a weird amount of focus though to play this game. And I feel like if I'm playing a game and focusing, then the least I could do is explain what it is I'm thinking at the time. All repair work in the village has been completed. Head to the tent to receive a reward from Yoshiro. Gladly. Oh, I got a new guard. Create a barrier that thwarts and reflects seethe attacks for a short time, damaging enemies that come in contact. That's kind of cool. I like that. I think I'm going to equip that. I forgot that I had a special ability that you can use maybe once per night phase. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I should have used it on the on that last boss fight. It would have made it go by a little bit quicker. I have 5 Musubi, which might be enough to upgrade the shaman once. Health increase. Sounds good to me. I love the masks and stuff. All the character designs are really interesting. This definitely seems to be the first, like, overtly feminine class that I've got. All the designs are cool. I'm glad that you can go into this menu and look at them all. Archer's cool. I think the sumo wrestler might be my favorite design so far. The mask is, like, sort of boorish, which I really like. They're all super cool. I don't know what this is supposed to look like, but it's still cool. Alright, are either of these interesting? I don't know what this actually does. Gives dance attacks a shocking flair. It doesn't describe it any better than that. Increases villagers' maximum health is good. I think I only have 3, maybe. Wild animals are less likely to notice so. That'd be kind of nice. At least during the day phase. It's you to when so is near defilement. That seems nice. Especially on such a big map. I might actually equip this one. Let's do that. Let's give the villagers... Villagers near so will dance? Is that good? Sure, why not? Let's get the villagers dancing. I guess. Does dancing heal them? It doesn't say. Did I equip this one already? No, I did not. This is the new one. Create a barrier that thwarts... Yeah, let me see it in action. Oh, okay. It's a... It's a Winston shield. Cool, I'll take it. Pretty nice if I am like panicking and need some help assigning troops while I'm being attacked. Yay, little fireworks show is cute when you finish restoring the village. Repair 3 or fewer contraptions with the carpenter. I should maybe do that sometime. Oh, I see. There's 2... It actually tells you how many... This seems to be telling me that there are 2 hidden goodies that I haven't found yet. Or maybe that they just exist. Let's go in. I actually don't know if you can get them when it's not... It's sort of unclear what you can do just when you're wandering the village and what you have to do when you're actually playing the village as a level, which like sort of resets some stuff. I'm very much looking forward to not having to run around and collect crystals though, so upgrading the thief might actually be my first priority. I can just sort of do my own thing. Keep focus on the big boss enemies that need it, and not have to worry about wasting the crystals, because I'm pretty sure they despawn or despawn over time. Is that all of it? No, there's one more. That's alright. Day moves forward. Is that it? Yeah, like what is this? Repair time, stages on the left there. What is that bar? What does that mean? I guess it means 1 day? Kind of unclear. I assume that's what it means, but it becomes more confusing when you see one that takes multiple. I'll explain it later. It really doesn't matter. Okay, I have 10 Musubi, which I think, actually before I leave this village, I think I can probably upgrade the Shaman one more time. I know I just said I was probably going to upgrade the Thief, but having a healing class seems pretty important, especially in such a big level. Having somebody that I can have run around on my behalf and take care of villagers will be very nice. Unless any of these can upgrade with 10. This can. I can increase the maximum health of the ascetic, but that doesn't seem quite as good. Yeah, increases health gained. That's perfect. That's all I wanted. You stay alive and you help healing more people. Okay, now we'll move on. We'll do an actual level. This will be a little bit more interesting in my opinion. These levels, like, they take so much longer than I expect them to. I sit down and, like, play this game for what I assume is going to be, like, half an hour, and then, like, 2.5 hours passes, and I don't even realize it. Because the levels keep me engaged from start to finish, and don't, they, like, feel so short. They don't actually seem as long as they are. The phases seem really, like, quick and short, and I'm always surprised when one is over. Let's just get her right to here. I think this is, like, something of a, if I'm remembering everything correctly, that is a spot where if my Hot Shrine Maiden girlfriend stands, then she, like, buffs my troops who are standing around her. I could be wrong. the shaman. Some roles can only be given to certain villagers. Only the, what is that? A heron? Only the heron villagers can be assigned the role of shaman. Okay. Good to know. Heron or tortoise. Okay, I see. There's heron villagers, there's tortoise villagers. There's a little of both. When I purge the defilement from these things, I get crystals, and when I purge the defilement from the people, I get the people. Let's assign more there. It's really a rush to see how much you can get done during the day phase. It's ideal to do everything within the first day phase, so you have all the villagers and all the crystals that you're going to need for the rest of the day. But it's not always possible to just do everything within one day, because a lot of things, it'll be like, oh, the bridge is out here, so you can't access the defilement over on this corner of the world yet, and there's a guy back there, so you have to assign people to clear that out while you're running around trying to do this stuff. I like to assign as many people to a goal as or to a task as possible, because it takes quite a lot of time, and if they get cut short, then you're sort of screwed. Any progress that they made, it carries over into the next day phase, but it doesn't accomplish anything for you while the night phase is happening. So I want to get as many single things done, such that I'll at least have accomplished something, rather than like 5 half tasks don't accomplish anything going into the night phase, whereas 2 fully completed tasks will. But as I'm running around, I'm like looking for more defilement to purge, and I'm not seeing any. I guess there's some right back there once that gets cleared out. It said there was like 10 villagers. I guess that includes the next segment of the stage as well, so maybe I'm being a little too hasty trying to get everything done in this first night phase. It's frustrating to know that you're timed on so many tasks that you have to do, but I guess that's part of the fun. Also, the music gets more insane as the night approaches. You can see the sun is starting to set, the sky is getting kind of yellow. Oh, I should have had this guy doing this the whole time. No, I shouldn't. He doesn't need to do that. That's not helpful to me. I guess I'll do it over here. Yeah, I don't know if I'll have enough time to get this shield up. But I'm also not sure that it's actually going to do anything. There only seems to be one path right now. It's from this gate to my Hot Shrine Maiden Girlfriend. Oh, I suppose I could have chosen this one. See, I keep messing up. And that makes me stressed. Now I have to go and assign all these roles. I guess this guy can also be an archer. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of stuff that takes place in areas that I'm not prepared to defend, so I'm not too worried. Finish, finish, finish. Yes. Okay, that's awesome. We got the obstruction removed before the... Can I get this? Yes, very good. Night's about to fall in probably just a second here, but at the very least I can get some roles assigned. And I can do all this, like, unit management after the night has started, so I'm not super worried about that, but where are you going? Are you running back to... You don't even have a role. Oh, you're not the person. Oh, there's another gate. Oh, great. Well, where are all my guys? Here's one. Yeah, you can be a woodcutter. Why not? Let's assign you up on this hill. We'll get a sumo wrestler up there for you too, bud. Don't worry. Oh, that guy's got legs. I did not realize. Oh, new enemy type. And then run. Looks poisonous. Cool. Can you be a sumo? Yes, you can. Let's move you. All the, like, villagers, despite being literally faceless, are also, like, charismatic and interesting. Oh, I didn't assign to you what you are. Sorry, you were supposed to be an archer this whole time. And it's my mistake that you weren't given such a role. Where's my other guys? Where did I get them from, I guess, is the question. Yoshiro's being attacked. Before So into the defiled state. Oh, the Enenra will force So into the defiled state, which will prevent you from healing, placing, or assigning roles to villagers. Crazy! Let's kill him. Where is he? Am I stupid? Is he in me? I can still attack, right? So maybe I was wrong about, oh, can I do anything? Oh, he's over here. I'm dumb. I just couldn't see him. He was hiding. Tucked away. Oh, he doesn't like being in here, though. Handy for me. Is that all my guys? I genuinely don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many do I have? I thought I had like 6. You went and hid again because I didn't assign you. Alright, let's get a shaman. Let's see what the shaman can do. You can't be a shaman. You are a turtle type. I guess you can be... Do I have an ascetic assigned? I don't even remember. Let's see. I have a... Woodcutter, archer. I do have an ascetic and a sumo. I guess another woodcutter. There seems to be a lot of like land-based enemies on this map. So let's move you, not you. Hunbei. You can go like right here. You'll defend the rear flank. Oh, a thief. I'll have to remember to get a thief up here. Oh, see, this guy's the bomb guy. Definitely want to take care of him before he goes off, because then he'll actually explode in your favor. Very nice, very cool. It says the enemy is getting closer, but she's not being attacked yet, so I'm not going to worry about it, actually. The fact that she isn't being attacked yet tells me that my units are doing their jobs, which I'll happily take. I like that they dance around and stuff. Again, I don't know if that actually helps anything or if it's entirely aesthetic, but I'm tempted to leave it just because it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch them like shake their bodies around while I'm running around killing things. You're not allowed to spawn camp, which is fair. You can basically spawn camp. Okay. Alright, we're set. We made it through the day. Or the night, I should say. Alright, who's a cheap guy to replace? You. You're gonna be our thief. And you're gonna go dig up this little thing for me. So this is a node that increases the damage around the area, but I didn't realize it was there, and so I didn't get it. Oh, and right. Here's my ascetic that I actually never assigned. That's why I didn't think I had one, is because I never assigned him to a useful location. And here's the gate that I need all of the defilement purged from to open, but I don't know how to get to it. It says it's near here. Do we play this like part of the level one more time? I don't imagine I'll be punished if I do. Oh good, I found it. Yeah, having that little beacon helps. Maybe I just missed it on the last couple of levels. Maybe you don't have to unlock more parts of the town in order to find all the defilement. In which case, I'm glad that the little beacon exists. Makes so impervious to the first enemy attack each night. These, like, one attack things seem kind of pointless. Am I wrong for thinking that? Alright, let's get you moving. You walk so slow. The game does tell you where she'll stop if she doesn't make it all the way to the door. Fortunately, she will now. You can see that her little, like, silhouette here is blue. That means that she will make it all the way to the door. It'll be white if she's anywhere short of it. Alright, what's in here? Rations. I haven't used rations all night. Maybe I should. My sumo definitely could use a little feeding. He's a big boy. Yeah, let's get you fed. You're good. Where's the other guy? I guess they're both good. I should find someone to take the healer role, though. I'm also out of crystals. I very much spent them all carving that path. Crystals are basically used for everything. Upgrading units is Musubi, and rations are their own unit, but everything else from assigning roles to villagers to literally carving the path for Yoshiro to make through the village all cost crystals, which is what you get from purging defilement and from killing the Seethe, which are the demons. So I think I've gotten everything here. I didn't see any more. I don't know what that... Oh, I see. That's a platform for archers. Well, we're not going to hang around here. I am a little bit worried that it's going to be very close to night by the time we get to the next part of the village. We're going to have no time to explore and basically no crystals with which to reassign any roles. So I'm hoping that these roles will do fine. Alright, let's get it over with, I guess. We get a little cutscene of me waving my banner all over the place. It is fun watching all the villagers gather and bow to the crazy gate. But yeah, it's basically nighttime already, and I have an entire second part of this level to set up for. Luckily, it seems like the path is just right there for her. I don't know if I have enough crystals to get her there. I might. I don't know what the... Oh good. Well, night's already started, so we have to move quick. Alright, let's get the sumo wrestler right in front of her. Like right here-ish. We'll get the ascetic there as well, since he stops time. Kind of like right behind him. Let's get the archer. Let's put one up here. And one... maybe back here. I don't know where the bad guys are gonna come from. Oh, I see another... there's another body back there. Thief I need to reassign as soon as I have the orbs for it. And then I have just one woodcutter, which I guess I'll... no. Which I guess I'll put kind of here as well. This is going to be a really tight formation. And I'm not excited. Yes. The sliver. I, too, play Magic the Gathering. Donkey Does Dallas, welcome! I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. How are you doing tonight? Next question. Is it actually night where you are? I have a thing to kill. And also, do I have to explain this game to you, or are you familiar with it? Sorry to load you with so many questions right out the gate. Oh, speaking of gates, apparently there's one over here, which I did not realize. They've already taken one of my archers. Very cool. You hate to see it. $3:27 a.m. Ooh. Yeah, late night for you. Alright, well hopefully I'll get a lot of crystals during this fight, and then I can start actually assigning the roles that I'm going to need. This is a little more intense than I was expecting. I don't know why I thought this would be a walk in the park. I've been putting off buying this game because I thought it might get a physical release. I would hope for your sake that it does. I'm impatient, and unfortunately I'm doing nothing to keep the physical market alive. A physical release would be very cool. I think this game deserves it. Plus it's cheap. I think this is like a $40 game. But maybe that also makes it not worthy of a physical release because supposedly the Switch 2 cartridges are just really expensive to manufacture. So if you're only making $40 per purchase on one of those, then, you know, and half of that goes to the store, so you're only making $20. And I think the carts are like $15 just to buy, so yeah, it's... I imagine it would be a tough ask to get a physical release, but I'm hoping Nintendo figures it out. Finds out a way to get, like, cartridge costs down, because it's ridiculous that they're just shoving everybody out of the physical market by pricing them so expensive. Not everybody wants to sell games for $80, Nintendo. Playing this on Game Pass? I'm playing it on Switch 2. God, this is a crazy match. Yeah, I suppose I sort of jumped the gun on the commentary by assuming you meant on Switch 2. I forgot that it was honestly on other platforms for a second there. Alright, I won't need the, Okay, let's get you here. I think I'm gonna do another level at that location, just because I really want to spend my, I want to spend my crystals on other stuff right now. Let's get my thief over here. He'll dig that up for me while I do some cleansing. Do some spring cleaning. What are you gonna be? I still don't have a healer. Oh, you're a turtle type. Another archer. Gonna need it. Seems to be a lot of flying type enemies in this particular map. Let's do that. Let's get the craftsman to build that for me. I have to go reclaim all my guys that died. Which, at least they're not gone, but I just have to purge their defilement, which takes time. And I have to heal them. Jeez, quite a lot. I think that barrier is more important. Gosh, it's always so hard to know where you want to spend your limited amount of time on. Because, like, on one hand, I can have him building the barriers, or I can have him building these little nodes that power up my guys. I think maybe the next thing I'll do is actually this archery platform. You can... Gosh, everybody is only turtle mode. They're not letting me use my cool new shaman. It has a keycard release on Switch 2 in Japan, but that's not very exciting. You're right, it's not. I haven't been playing it long. No, this is, I think, my 3rd day playing it. So far, I'm really liking it. I'm on like the 4th or 5th level. 5th or 6th, maybe. Does Japan on average get more physical releases? I feel like a bunch of games got localized as digital only. I would think so, personally, but I guess I don't know. It certainly feels like they get more, and they don't have to worry about import costs, assuming that the games are manufactured in Japan, which I believe they are. I think the systems are manufactured overseas, but the games themselves are locally manufactured. That doesn't help me. Alright, repairs are good. Crystals are good. Alright, I want one here. I hope I have enough time. There's a lot of defilement on this map. Oh, there's no way I'm getting that built in time. Hurry, guys. Hurry. For good old So. Your old buddy So. It says there's another one. Oh, it must be up that hill, which I need to get to through using my little Pikmin to build the bridge or whatever. I guess that's what's similar to Pikmin in this game, is that you have to use your units to build bridges. Okay, repairs were fairly quick. I regret not standing closer to something else that needed my attention. Was there another one of those up here? I think there was. Can I get there before the music goes crazy? Yeah, up here. Right here, please. Yeah, that's not getting done. The music's going a little too nutso. Okay, you need health. Let's heal you. And let's reassign you to... I want to get you within range of this. Oh, it's almost night. Nope, didn't get it. That's fine. You're not assigned anything, so you need... Oh, can I get my first shaman? I can. Welcome to the team. Welcome, bud. Yeah, you're gonna go down and help out with the pack down here. You have a very specific use. Using units to build bridges? It's so Pikmin. Paste and I were trying to decide if this game was a Pikmin-like or not, and we agreed that it wasn't, but now we're trying to find reasons to compare it to Pikmin. Yeah, like, I like that the archer is fairly safe here, but he also doesn't accomplish a whole lot. Which I guess is sort of the catch-22 here. I guess best case scenario, he weakens some stuff for me, like before it moves too far on. Oh, you know what? Let's move this shaman guy. Or not the shaman, the ascetic. Let's get the ascetic here to freeze them in place. And then the archer can keep picking them off. Am I missing anyone else? Did I reassign the thief? Is this my thief? Is he just cowering? I think he's just cowering. You can be a woodcutter. Oh, big guy. I honestly don't imagine that Yoshiro is in that much danger, so I'm not gonna bother helping her. Dude, they are sending all the big units at me. Save me, so. Help me, Obi-Wan. I mean, you're not taking damage, so I don't believe that you're really in trouble. I probably should not be focusing this guy right now. I should probably take out that, like, weird guy who removes my powers, but... Dude, you are inches from death. Just pass out so I can collect your stuff. And let me kill this weirdo. Dude, stop being so dramatic, lady. Maybe you haven't noticed that I have like 9 guys just surrounding you, giving you their full attention. You've not taken an ounce of damage since the night started. Meanwhile, I'm over here fighting for my life. Dude, give it a rest. I'm sorry. I get it, it's the point of the game, is to protect her, but... she's being very needy. You good, bud? Let's heal you up. Let's do a cool backflip around you and then heal you up. I can't? There's another one? Oh, he's back here. The gas man. Slow down. Pikmin is a Lemmings-like. That's a great point. And this game is nothing like Lemons, and therefore it is not a Pikmin-like. I think I agree. Pikmin is just a Lemmings-like. I used to love Lemmings. I played it at my grandparents' house. It was the only place I knew that Lemmings existed. Alright, that seems to have worked. I still need to heal this guy. And maybe move him to somewhere a little more useful. Where did I put my shaman? Oh, I put them all the way back there. I think we're good. I think the night's almost over. And I have lots of crystals to move her on to the next node, so... yeah, that looks like daytime to me. Yay! Okay, cool. I see another guy down here. What were you doing here? Hang on. Apparently this was one of my archers. I don't know what he was doing all the way down here. Let's get you healed up. I don't know if you deserve it, but you certainly need it. It says I'm close to another one. Let's carve this path real quick. So you only get so much time during the day. No. I should have plenty of crystals. Yes, and I can make it all the way. That's great. That's wonderful. That's all I wanted. Oh, hello. Who are you? Repairs completed is nice. Was this my... what are you? You're a woodcutter? What are you doing? I've lost track of all of my guys. Let's get this wall up. That'll be good, that'll be good. I think most of the rest of this, challenge is just going to be assigning, assigning my one carpenter to just fixing as many parts of the village as I can. I thought this would have automatically continued, but it did not. Hopefully it picked the people closest for the job. Did I have someone up here? I had this whole thing built up and then... oh no, it was only finished just now. So I didn't have it for this, for that last night phase. Okay, I'll have somebody up here, I'll have somebody down there. Once that wall is rebuilt, however long that'll take. Let's start reassigning people while we're waiting. Let's get a sumo wrestler here. At this wall. Let's get a shaman here by the sumo wrestler and an ascetic. We're doing the 3-for-1 special. We want all of our defensive people fortifying this wall here, which will hopefully be built sometime today, sir. Woodcutter, which one are you? Glow for me. There we go. Why don't you take this higher up spot? I don't know what goes up there, but it's telling me there's something up there. Oh, let's get these guys back. And is there only one more defilement? I should have time to get those. And repairs are completed. That's wonderful. Let's do repairs here, too. Yeah, this is going to be tricky. That last fight was not easy. I didn't go through that many rations, and also... What's-her-face didn't take any damage, so... I'm not too upset about how it went, but... Is that all of it? That's not even all of it. I didn't see the number when it popped up. You'll be a thief for exactly a minute and a half to open this. You. Dig. Dig. Sir. I don't have time to wait around for you. Thank you. I can't reassign you right now, but I can move you. So you are coming with me. Where's the last defilement though? My thing is going off around here. Is it like above me? Oh, I do see something up there. I see defilement. Oh, I have to clear this wall. I see. That's lame. Yeah, I'm not gonna have time for that. Oops. Night is upon us. Is there anything else I can get this guy to build for me? Maybe this little hunting shack. We're getting there. You need help, man. You need some help. Can you be a shaman? Nope, you're a... Well, I don't have anything for you, so never mind. You can't be anything. You can be the woodcutter that you already were. Yeah, do your dancing. I think this is alright. This is a big open area, and these archers have quite a lot of range now, so... I'm feeling pretty good about preventing aerial attacks. Where is this guy going? Hang on. Sir, slow down. I'm gonna need you to stop right there. That did so much damage. Perfect dodge. I'm really bad at dodging and blocking in this game. As evidenced by... Oh good, yeah, stun him. Stun him. My meager woodcutter cannot finish this guy off for me, so I'm gonna have to... Oh, well... Well, he can maybe get the kill. Go ahead, woodcutter. Am I gonna have to move you myself? There. Go fight. Kill. This is insane. This wall is almost down. Dude, this is so much to handle at once. Well, so much for that barrier doing anything for me. Aren't you dead? Jesus Christ. Ugh. Not my greatest showing. Can this guy please die? Where are all my guys? Defense mode, please? There's none of that. There's none of that here. Sorry, Yoshiro. Wow! That was tough. I'm really bad at this game. Alright, okay. I see part of the problem was probably assigning all my defensive people behind Yoshiro. That probably wasn't necessary. I probably don't need this ward. Let's do something a little more useful. Teleport. Increase attack power. Oh no, the ward is the good one. What was the other one that I... Oh, right. Yeah, I should have put this up. I'm stupid. I forgot that I had it. Excuse me. I forgot that I had that ability. That definitely falls on me. Oh, it just sends you right into it, huh? Okay. That's fine. I guess let's... I don't know, I kind of don't want to move all of these, but... Maybe let's just get them all right next to Yoshiro, because... she clearly needs the help. Let's move one of my archers just a little bit closer to the action so that he can actually help with the fights. I need to take care of this thing as soon as possible. This thing devastated my troops. Maybe I'll even remember to dodge and block occasionally. Well, so much for that wall. I don't know why I'm even the slightest bit surprised at this point. The wall did not survive. Alright, where's my thief? I need my thief to be reassigned here. Oh, but I can't do anything while... Oh, it's not even this guy. It's the other guy. I can't heal any of my guys because of the stupid thing. Dude, they throw everything at you in this. I bet I can't use my barrier thing on her either. What are you doing here? Why didn't I reassign you? And now I can't move you. Can I use this thing? At least I can use that thing. That'll be good for all of a second and a half, I bet. And then that guy just lurks in the corners. Ah! Yikes, man. Oh, he killed him for me. Well, thank God I ran that whole distance just to discover that. Dude, you need to move. Get the frick out of there. Is that everything? Or is there going to be a whole other wave? Because that felt like everything I had. I need you to die, sir. I need you to die, sir. Kinda just want to gather all my troops here. So the shaman can heal them. Yeah, just all gather around Shiro. Oh my god. Lady. I can't do everything for you. That was quick. Died fast that time. Oh, it was the sunlight. It's daytime. We did it. Let us get the hell out of here. Am I going to have the crystals to get out? Oh, it's cutting it close. With 4 to spare, baby. Oh, yikes. Okay. I need all my guys to focus up so we can get that last defilement. Actually, I think there's 2 left. According to the sounds my sword was making. Oh, it's just these guys. It's all my dead friends. Repairs completed. That's great. That's not really what I need right now, though. Yeah, thank you. The cheer is how I feel on the inside. On the outside, I'm too exhausted from that fight to show any happiness. Where's my thief? Let's get my thief over here. Dig, please. I hope that didn't pull you away from this. My guys aren't moving. Apparently it's being worked on, but my guys are not moving. Where's my thief? Is he dead? I kind of don't want her to... Do I have to find my thief? Gosh dang it. Is there a camera? Or a map? Map. People. Barrier. Thief, he is up there? Just took him a while to get there, I guess. Oh, okay. Everybody was doing their thing. They just weren't showing up. Or I didn't see them or whatever. 1, 2. Is that the last of it? There's one more? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Easy. Okay, we got the last of the defilement. That means we unlocked the thing. Down there. I should be able to get it before Yoshiro makes it to the gate. Gotta run fast, though. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? Here it is. Yes, sir. Okay. 100%. Taijo's favor. Shroud all villagers in a holy aura that reduces damage and prevents knockback for a period of time. Alright. That seems nice. Certainly would have come in handy in that last one, so... I just like... So many of my people took so much damage and died anyway that, like, I don't know how much reducing damage is going to help. Hard to say. I don't know what any of these levels look like until I do them, so... We got some Misubi. Didn't achieve any of the subquests. But we made it out alive. To another boss fight. Hopefully a better one than the last. Alright, let's go back to here. Get our final repair done. Donkey, if you're still in here, what games have you been playing? If you've been waiting on this to get a physical release, then what games have you been playing? Go to the tent. Oh, that's pretty nice. I might equip that. The villagers near So will dance. I love it. It's so much fun. Flowers will bloom at So's feet when moving. So will be able to dance, but will be unable to attack? That's fun. Okay, so these are just like... A lot of them just don't really do anything other than aesthetics. Or explicitly make the game harder. Allow villagers to greet So, that's fun. Which one did I just get? Not this one. Wait, did that greatly decrease? Oh, slightly increases. I don't know why I thought... I guess because it had the word demon I assumed that it was a decrease. Flowers blooming at my feet is kind of fun. Terrapin, yes. Let's do that one. This actually has been surprisingly useful, so we'll keep that as well. What can we upgrade? Anything? Probably not with only 10. Maybe the shaman. I think I'm slowly finding out that I'm not good at tower defense games. I think the other town is done too, actually. Let's check it out. So much to keep track of. Yeah, it's true. Well, and it's very different than like a top-down tower defense where oh, I already had them all. Well, let's visit the base here, the one we just cleared out. Start getting some people on stuff. It's different than like a top-down because I can't actually see where the enemies are or like which of my units are being attacked. I have to run around constantly just to see who needs my help. There's a lot to keep track of like in the back of your mind, and if you aren't familiar with all the gates, like you don't know necessarily which gates are going to open up when night falls, so where the monsters come out of is like sort of randomized. At least that's what it feels like. I do want Misubi, so... Oh. What are all the villagers doing? Oh, they needed wood. I see. How many did they need? 2. What, your village was just attacked by demons and you're not prepared to go to work tomorrow? Nobody wants to work these days. That's a lot of workers for a piece of candy. Apparently my reward is a sweet. Okay, we got 2 on that. Yes. What does this get me? I don't think the Aima plaques actually do anything. I think they just... they're like little lore tidbits. Little models in the like trophy gallery that you can check out. Where are those 2 other pieces of wood at? Surely around here somewhere. Here's one. And here's one. Is this a different... Oh, I see. This is the first part of the town. I see. I was like, this does not feel at all like that place that I just was at. I guess it is. It's just... This is the first one where the village is the first part of the level and not the second one, if that makes any sense. Okay, nice to have the exact number of people as... Nice to be able to pick assignments for people that fully maxes out the number I can use per day. I don't know what happens at nighttime if I just stand around. I don't think the village gets attacked again, but I guess I haven't waited around to find out. Should we try it? No pain in research. Yeah, let's advance time. Oh, this poor dog. Okay, yeah, night can come and go without issue. Does it speed up repairs? Can I do repairs just by standing here and waving my little baton? I don't imagine I can. I don't expect to be able to. It does make me wonder why they bother with a day-night cycle during this, during this part of the game, but I guess it keeps it realistic. I guess there's no reason not to have a day-night cycle. It might as well just be a universal mechanic, even if it doesn't always, like, mean something. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm almost afraid to keep moving forward because, like, I am becoming worse and worse at these levels as they get so much more difficult. Are there any of these that, like, I still need to do challenges for? That one I'm done with. This one I'm done with. This one I haven't done any. Complete the stage with all lanterns lit. Complete the stage without lighting any lanterns, so I can't do those on the same. Don't let Yoshiro receive any damage. This should be alright. Yeah, let's do the all lanterns run. Get some musubi for it. Then maybe do the no lanterns run. This one's fun. This is actually a pretty cool level. It takes place in a cave, which makes visibility low, and your villagers can only attack monsters if they can see them. Or seethe, sorry. Your villagers can only attack seethe if they can see them. Meanwhile, you need to run around and have them light all these lanterns during the day phase, which I don't see any in this section, which worries me because they're easy to miss. Here's one. The boss for this level was cool because you had to, like, keep relighting the lanterns as the boss would, like, extinguish them. Oh, I see. Yeah, let's get... None of these guys are assigned. You're gonna be a thief. And I'm gonna put you to work too. But you may light the lantern first. I am a benevolent god. I'll let you do your job before I make you do another job. Nope, come back. Right there. Trying to skip out on work. These lazy villagers. They show up, make me tell them what to do the whole time. So ungrateful. You, right here. You, thief. Get back here. Right there. Where's my lantern? Where's my lantern finder? I'm actually a little bit nervous now that I've, like, am running around finding stuff. That I'm not gonna find all the lanterns. I guess the last one might be back there. It's much more likely that I just did not realize. Oh, god dang it. He didn't even dig this one up. Did you at least get that one? Yes, good job. Now back to work. You got to rest for 2 whole seconds. You should be thanking me. Nice work. That's quite nice, actually. Can we get this down soon? Today, perhaps? I also need to make sure my hot shrine maiden girlfriend doesn't take any damage, so let's get you guys assigned some roles. Let's get a sumo wrestler. You can stand right there. Let's get a... you can be an ascetic. I'll put you right behind the sumo wrestler. Once my underlings are done building that, perhaps I can make them into archers or something. Okay, obstruction removed. Thank you, thank you. I was just kidding about hating you. But I'm gonna make you come back immediately and light this lantern for me. And that should be all of them? Is that all the lanterns? I think that sounded good. Woodcutter. That's you. You stand right here in harm's way, please. What did I make you? You're nothing yet. You're gonna be... you'll be another archer. And you. Thief. Are you not the thief? You might not be the thief. Are you the carpenter? Yeah, you're the carpenter. You, my archer friend, get to stand right here in harm's way. Alright, I'm counting on all of you. Go do good. I'll move forward and kill everything that I can up here. I'm counting on you to take care of the rest. Mind you, there's only one door, so I can keep track of most of this stuff. Pace, what's that game you've been playing? It's like Monster something? No. I see you in it on Steam a lot. Monster Train 2, yeah, that's the one. You've told me about it once before, but I don't remember what it is about. Crystals, please. Don't tell me that's the whole night phase. Deck builder roguelike with tower defense angle. Interesting. I guess not what I would have assumed with a name like that. Yeah, if you get too close to the door, you take damage. And the guys are invincible while they're standing next to it, so... I get that it keeps you from spawn camping them, but... when there's only one door, you're basically spawn camping regardless, and then just punished for, like, accidentally stepping too close. So why can't the whole game be this easy? Instead of sending walls and walls of giant enemies at me. I know they'll send like one or two while I'm in this cave, but it's much more manageable. Probably don't even have to be this far up. If I come back here, at least I can pick up all the crystals that my guys dropped for me. Alright. With 666 crystals. Alright, let's see how far we can get in one night phase. We probably have all the pieces we need. How far can she walk in one night? All the way to here. That's not bad. I'd like to get this wall built. I spent all the crystals that I need to get her all the way to the door, which is nice. I carved the path for her, as it were. But more importantly, now I can just focus entirely on assigning people spots and making sure that they're set up in locations that make sense. So I think I'm probably going to have her stop right where this guy is standing, which will be right behind this wall. I could probably speed up until then, but I want to make sure I get all of these, which contain minuscule, if still slightly useful, amounts of crystals used for future levels, since they carry over. Yeah, let's speed this up. You don't dance fast enough. Yeah, you can stop right there. Alright, let's get some stuff assigned. Let's see, we want probably the ascetic, like basically right where she is. We got the sumo wrestler behind this time. A woodcutter right in the way. This side, and then we'll do an archer on either side and call it a day. Or do we do the archer like from the flank? Because the enemies could still come from the flank, so I think just being closer to the... Do we have a shaman? I don't think I assigned a shaman. Woodcutter, archer, sumo, ascetic. Yeah, maybe the ascetic could be a shaman instead, and just have all my guys next to each other. I'm not really sure. Perhaps I could put... Oh, that's not a bad idea. Put an archer over here, and maybe the ascetic over there as well. Because the archer can reach all the way over here. And the ascetic can stop time next to him so that I can go and clean up if needed. Yeah, I'll just have to remember to come check on you guys, but I think we'll be alright here. Archer. What did I do with the other archer? What are you? Sumo should not be on the move. Ascetic is here. What is this guy? Oh, is that my thief? No, I don't have a thief. What is that guy? Oh, he's the guy who built the bridge thing for me. He doesn't know anything. Yeah, he just disappeared. He pieced right out. Yeah, I'm really glad that I upgraded my archer's range to the point where they can reach from the bridge over there. That'll definitely come in handy. Help you? There's no one near you. What do you need my help for? Not sure if you knew this, Yoshiro, but I am helping you. Just because you can't see me. Just because you lack object permanence doesn't mean that I'm not already helping you. Yeah, so far so good. Where's my other guy? Where's my other guy? Woodcutter. Archer. Archer. Where's my other archer? He's all the way back there. No, sir. No, sir. I was wondering what I was doing, what I was missing. 2 archers over there will be fine. They can defend each other. Okay, yes. Now the numbers are adding up. I was so confused. Yeah, dude. Keep dancing. It's time to party. I'd be interested to see what this level is like without any of the lights on, which is apparently one of the quests. Does Yoshiro generate light? Because I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to... Pretty sure you guys can't attack unless the... unless the enemies are in light somewhere. I guess she does look like she's generating some light. Hard to tell, though. That's a lot of you. How you holding up, Woodcutter? Still dancing? Still having a fun time? Are you having fun? You look like you're having fun. My archers are doing alright. My aesthetic is doing alright. I'm not penalized for healing in this round, so I guess I'll do that. Let's keep circling and doing what I need to here. Dude, my woodcutter's doing great. He hasn't taken a lick of health yet. I don't honestly know that my sumo is actually helping right now. He hasn't really done a whole lot yet. Because nobody's decided to make it all the way around, or maybe they just couldn't yet because the double archer situation plus the aesthetic kind of makes it harder for them to creep around. Yeah, I mean, best case scenario, I don't even have to worry about the sumo. Let's keep you moving. I think we can just make you all the way to the end now. Yeah. I think we did it. I think we did it. Go us. Go team. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Again, curious to see what happens when you have to do it with all the lights off. Is there only one level? Oh, there might be 2 levels, actually. There is. I'm stupid. I was like, oh, that was so easy. Granted, it might still be easy, but... Do I get more guys? I was wondering when the big enemy was going to come, because I know they introduced one in this level. Oh, thief! Hello. No, you come back. You're gonna come light this lantern. I'm gonna make you a thief. I'm going to commit you to a life of crime you didn't ask for. You're gonna carve that out for me, and then I'm gonna get you to light that lantern. And then this lantern. I do still have to get all the lanterns. Good time for those repairs to be done. Music's getting crazy. So is it nighttime? Yeah, it's nighttime. Where do you think y'all are going? We have lanterns to light. Surely we haven't forgotten about the lanterns, have we? Okay, Sumo. You have a job. Sumo here. Thief, also here. I'm gonna have to reassign you. Ascetic, also here. Archer, also here. Archer, also here. The gang's all here. Thief, where are you? You're not a thief anymore. You are a woodcutter. Another sumo would be kind of handy. Yeah, why not? We'll go hard on the sumos. One of you will be... No, 2 archers is fine. 2 archers is fine. I've got to go take care of this big guy. You guys take the little ones. If anything happens to Yoshiro, you're all dead. I like that he's got like the woobly filter. What did I say, guys? Yeah, she gets the barrier, you guys do not. Sorry, maybe if you were born a hot Shrine Maiden girlfriend like she was, you too could benefit from my holy magic. Oh, it feels good to just go through a whole swarm of them. Looks like I have more work for the thief soon here. Yeah, things are looking fine. Is it almost day yet? I have no sense of time. Music is settling down a little bit. Oh, I hear the the meme sound effect. It's me, Red Pinball. I've come to file a complaint with your management. Is that the underwater effect? Dun 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 dun. Good job, team. You all get to eat today. Alright, let's keep it moving. I don't know how far you can go. Is this good? Oh, that's good enough. Because you can definitely make it to the next, You can make it to the gate after that. Alright guys, keep moving. Chop chop. Except for you. Except for you. You. Also, you're a thief now. Enjoy your life of crime. Where was it? Is this it? Yeah. I think there might have been one more, actually. Oh, they're so fast now. Still missing one, right? Yeah, where would that be? Also, I need these lanterns lit, folks. Folks, I'm not kidding around. I need these lanterns lit yesterday. Defilement is somewhere around here. Oh, there he is. And is that the last lantern? I do not know, but I need to figure it out. Is there one in here? No. I guess we'll get repairs here. I don't see any repairs elsewhere that I can do. Is there any more buried treasure? It's crazy how my mind just glosses over certain things now. Like, there's so many things to be on the lookout for that I could just be running right over one of these like treasure boxes and not even realizing it. Because I'm like looking for places for my guys to go, I'm looking for the defilement, I'm looking for the lanterns, I'm looking for the structures that can be built. Let's start assigning people. We can do one sumo in the front, one sumo. I meant one in the back, then one in the front. We'll throw... I have an ascetic, right? Throw the ascetic between them. That all looks good to me so far. I need to reassign my thief. Where's my thief? You are no longer that. You're gonna be... I guess an archer. Yeah, you'll be an archer. I think you'll come to find archery as a much more sustainable habit than crime. A much more rewarding life skill. And you, what are you gonna be? You're also an archer. I don't know if I like having two sumos just because like they don't do a whole lot of damage on their own, but do we just keep an archer in the back for if something comes all the way around? I don't know why anything would is the problem. Like worst case this path and comes down here. So maybe the archer will kind of stand in the way here. It really doesn't cover a whole lot of ground here, though, is kind of the problem. Oh, you know what? There's a gate right here. Yeah, let's put him right behind the gate and just hope that it holds. We probably don't actually need both sumos and the ascetic here, realistically. Maybe we can move the ascetic to... Let's move you to behind this gate instead. I think you'll be a little more useful where I can't see you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy with this. This archer is like kind of in the danger zone here, at a bit of a crossroads. So maybe let's move them back behind the fence here where they can still shoot up the stairs. A little bit. Yeah. Archer between the two sumos. Wait, where'd I put the other sumo? They were not supposed to move. Oh, I moved the sumo over there instead of the archer. Okay, you were definitely supposed to go there. And then Mr. Sumo Wrestler was supposed to stay here. That makes much, much, much more sense. Okay, we're in it. See, I think the archer sumo combo is actually pretty good because the sumos can't stop anything on the ground, or can't stop anything in the air, but they basically stopped everything in the ground, at least long enough for a combination of other sumos and the archers to deal with. Yeah, they can crush the ground and stuff. It's sick. It's sick. They're great. They're awesome. They're killing it. Chase these guys all the way back to the door. I suppose too many of these flying guys and we're in trouble. How are y'all doing? Good enough. Yeah, the ascetic archer combo is definitely the right call for there. Because the ascetic will stop even the flying guys from coming through that gate. And then the backup sumo will just be helpful when needed. I think this is maybe one of the better setups I've come up with. Not that this is even a hard level. I should clarify that there are a lot of correct answers here. It's just there's a lot of flying guys here. And I only have one aerial attack, so I don't know if there's a way to get more aerial attacks. Yoshiro, I'm gonna need you to shut up. I'm gonna have to kindly ask you to shut your yap. I suppose an ascetic over here would not be a bad idea. I was kind of hoping the archers would take care of more of the job over here. Is that gonna do it? Oh, we got another one of these guys. That's fine. Yeah, honestly, Just keeping track of all these aerial enemies is sort of the biggest problem I'm having so far. I sort of underestimated how successful that wall was going to be. And so I probably didn't need that sumo wrestler in the back. I don't think he actually did anything. But that's fine. Yoshiro took no damage. We should have enough crystals and time to get her all the way to the door, and we'll call that a win. Maybe I'll just collect some crystals on the way while I'm waiting for her. But yeah, that was overall a pretty easy run, and I basically didn't even use that rear sumo. Yeah, you probably should have been another archer. There were a lot of flying guys over here. That kind of got worrisome. I don't actually know if the flying enemies can do damage. I think they just incapacitate your villagers. So I guess it's not the worst thing in the world if they come through, as long as I can get to the enemies fast enough to take care of what they're letting go through. Alright. Good job, Yoshiro. You danced your heart out. You danced your dainty little feet off. Now I just have to hope that I actually hit all the lanterns and don't fail the side quest because of it. Hey, there we go. Cool. Good for me. Slightly increases the field of light around, so that helps. That'll help with the next quest. Oh, it's done. That one's done. Those two are done. The other ones each have another date associated, but let's see, I have 4 people. I have 4 people and 4 unprompted quests, each of which costs 3 except for the one. Those 2 unconfirmed, maybe there will be a 2 in there. Guys, great job. The gate's looking beautiful. You've earned yourselves a raise. How much is this? 3. How much is this? Please be 2. 2. Very good. We should keep all the villagers busy. Because that one's 3. There's another 2, and then I have like 6 guys up here already. So those 2 can now be here. And that should be all my workers working. Then once tomorrow passes, I should have all of them available again. For 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6. Repair site. But does it show what it costs? Necessary workers 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just put people on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, and then I have 5 here, 2 here, and 2 here. Or 2 here? Yes. So if just enough for the remaining 3 pieces. That's perfect. It's good to see. Let's interact with Cow. Yeah, shove your head in its mouth. Am I pepping it up? Am I cheering it on? Oh. Oh, what are you eating today? What's on the menu? Ah, yes. A fine jelly. Yokon, a confection made with a mix of bean paste, sugar, and agar. Boiled and poured into rectangular containers and finally cooled into a hard jelly that is served by cutting into small pieces. The soft texture and gentle sweetness of the carefully sorted beans is the epitome of this type of confectionery. It is said that yokon originally originated from a meal that consisted mainly of lamb meat. Vegetarian monks replaced the meat for red beans and kudzu arrowroot, which eventually transformed into the sweet treat it is now. The sugar content allows it to last a long time, making it a popular gift since ancient times. Fun. Yeah, now let's watch my watch my hot shrine maiden girlfriend eat some of this delectable, highly rendered bean paste jelly. Ah, yes. I love watching it disappear in one bite into your beautiful mouth. That's safe. How's the path to the goddess going? You almost there? Dude, the path, the goddess is the path, man. There is no path. There's no path without the goddess. Yeah, slightly increase the shaman's healing range. Sounds good to me. Yeah, keep dancing. I really want the thief fully upgraded, because I think it's only going to become more and more valuable as we go on. I keep switching things to the thief just to only get the same amount of stuff that I spent on switching it in the first place, which sort of ruins the purpose. So the more I can, the more crystals I can get it to pull, the better. So let's do that, and then we're only 20 musubi away from upgrading it to culling pearls for me, which will be really nice. I think we're kind of set. Jay, you said today you had off so that you'd be able to show up. What are you doing? I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I'm so disappointed in you. Forget the fact that I completely did not show up for your last stream. That is also your fault somehow. I shaved for you. Okay, I think it's finally time to replay this one and figure out what it is I missed. I got this one though, right? Oh, I got one. There's two? My friend is helping me set up randomized channel point rewards for my stream. That's fun. Alright. I don't blame you. There's two here. I didn't get the second one. Well, let's get this one, because it's... This level kind of takes a while, actually. But it's fine. Now, whenever you redeem a daily check-in in my stream, in a sense, you won one of 52 Sonic characters. That's pretty fun. I like that. I need something like that. I'm gonna steal all your good ideas and take them for myself. Alright, we gotta go fast. Yeah, you do that. I'll do this. Oh, we also need... We have all you guys already, so I'm just gonna make Thief and... You know what? We're not playing around. Now we are. Exactly what we're doing is playing around. Dig. Dig for me, Thief. Dig for me, Thief. I hear two. Where's the other one? Oh, it's in the house. This is the one I always kept missing. Annoying. But nice to know. Now that I've single-handedly figured it out. Definitely without the help of a radar on my sword. Like, these maps are not that big, so it's silly to be spending so much time looking around for stuff that should be fairly easy to find. Eight of 8. There we go. Finally. What do I get? For all my hard work, happiness and anger increase the villagers' attack power, but decrease So's attack power. That's actually super helpful, specifically for this quest. Don't need that anymore. Hell yeah. That's great. That's gonna make this go so much faster. Because I'm not even allowed to attack in this level, so I can see why they would give it to me now. Oh my god, can you get my requests done any faster? Jesus. Yeah, do that one too. Stupid. You don't need to be a thief anymore. You can be a cool guy archer. Be the cool guy archer you were always meant to be. You'll stand right here. You'll protect the world. No, you'll stand right there. No, you'll stand right there after all. Archer, another archer, please. What are you gonna be? You're gonna be an archer. So it's been decided, so it will be. Right there, thank you, thank you. You will be an ascetic. It's okay, you stole that idea from her? Cool. The ascetic will stand right here. Right next to the... Oh, shaman? No, I don't need a shaman. Woodcutter. And... another archer. And... and what are you? Are you anything? You're nothing. Another ascetic? Another ascetic. Ascetic, you go... right there. Archer is good. This archer... alright, spread out. I don't know where you guys are. I'm gonna need this wall built, please. And I won't ask twice. Let's get our sumo. Did we have a sumo? No, we didn't assign one. Oh, who needs one? Wait, what are you? Tokiji? Tokiji? Which one of you is Tokiji? That would be you. Do you want to become a sumo wrestler? But you've always wanted to be a sumo wrestler. You're gonna go... right there. Woodcutter, you're gonna go right there too. And you, woodcutter, are gonna stay up here, but closer to the wall. And what are you? Archer. Yeah. Yeah, you're fine here. That should be everyone. You're gonna move, right, Mr. Sumo? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now you got it. Suppose you can move a little closer to the... Do I want you by this ledge or closer to Yoshiro? I think I want you closer to this ledge. Yoshiro will be fine. Jay, I'm not sure if I could name 52 Sonic characters. Have you included Orbot and Cubot? Have you included... It took a while? You did. Cool, cool. Can I get this one up too before sunfall? Probably not. I'm just gonna stand and watch you work. Just kidding. That's mighty rude. Look, here's my goal for this level. Is I'm gonna have all the carnage happen like in a relatively small radius, so I can just go back and forth and pick up all the jewels. Is this gonna work? It might work. This might actually work. Maybe I'll move you then to be like right here-ish. Oh, you're close. Sir, you're running out of time. You're running out of time. Work faster, work harder, work better. Oh, good job, sir. Alright, we're good. I didn't include the Deadly Six non-playable E100 models, Sadam characters, Archie characters, etc. So they're all like main game characters then, huh? Oh no, what is this thing gonna do? Is it gonna possess my hot shrine maiden girlfriend? Ow. That looks painful. Most of them. There's some IDW comic characters in there. How about Sonic X characters? You said no Sadam. Alright. So this level has to be played entirely with the villagers doing all the damage. There's one Sonic X character. That's cool. Didn't I move you? Aren't you supposed to be like right here? Alright, start killing guys. I'm counting on you. You got hit already? You dumb bastard. Oh, so many more of them are coming up in this direction than I expected. Maybe I need to move the sumo forward to call them forward. Because the sumo will, like... Yeah, the sumo has a, Yeah, I need you, like, up here, buddy. He has a, what's the word I'm looking for? An aggro ability? This one, Yoshiro can actually take damage. I don't really care, but... It's just a bad sign if she does. Because that means that my guys are... Yeah, let's move you back a little bit so that some can go through. The ones that kind of creep around the wall can go through still. Let's move the woodcutter's not doing much on his own there, so let's move him forward as well. And screw it, the ascetic will move forward as well. You're also doing very little on your own. Yeah, what was I saying? I think it's fine if she takes damage, like I'm not penalized for it. The downside, of course, is that if she's taking damage, then that probably means that my defenses have already failed, and it's going to be pretty hard to scramble to get everything fixed in time to keep her from dying. So I don't care if she takes damage, but I'd better have a pretty good plan if she does. I didn't like this level the first time I played it, but I think it's my favorite now, because it relies entirely on tower defense strategies instead of hack and slash skills. And I play enough hack and slash games as it is. Oh, just outside the range. That was a big whiff. Alright, Mr. Sumo, maybe you can kind of kite him back, because I don't really want him going up there. Oh, he's fast. Never mind. Alright. Sorry, guy. I'm gonna send you up the mountain. And you can fight them from below. At least you are also fast. For being a big guy, you got a lot of leg on you. Are these guys still fighting anything? There's nothing down there. Okay. Alright. Everyone come attack, I guess. Alright. Yes, that includes you, sir. Didn't get the memo? That's fine. Kill all my friends. See what I care. I don't care one bit. They can all die. That'd be bad. That'd be bad. This isn't going very well. This isn't going very well. Oops. Probably should have done some healing. Oh, yikes. I kind of want one of you to be a sumo, but we'll see what is possible. I need something to kind of kite guys over here. Oh, you're almost dead. Fine. You can be healed. Should I get you as a sumo? Oh, you can't be a sumo. Can you? You can. It's kind of a waste. It's really expensive to turn him into a sumo, but I think it's probably the only way that I'm going to kite any bad guys over here. And then do I just feed him all my rations? Probably. I've got quite a few. It's not the worst thing, but yeah, that big guy really did me in. Jesus Christ. Oh, he's getting slaughtered. That does a lot of damage, though. That's pretty sick to see, truth be told. Maybe this is the better strategy. I mean, everyone is just surrounding him, and the archers are doing their work. Boom! It's very satisfying. Yeah, it's a stupid strategy, but if it's stupid and it works, then it ain't stupid, you know? Alright, let's heal you. One. Boom! Alright, let's get this over with. Kill him so the next wave can come. Thank you. I mean, it's working alright, surprisingly. Yeah, whatever. Stand in front for all I care. We need 1,500 crystals, which, at this rate, are not coming very quickly. I do kind of regret my actions of letting everyone die in that fight. These guys are easy, though. These are nothing. Dude, one shot, one kill. I got so many Hanzos on my team. Yeah, hand soap. Never played Overwatch? Dude, they're all Hanzos. If you hold a bow and arrow, you're a Hanzo. I don't make the rules. I don't even like the rules. But I'm legally obligated to enforce them. Hanzo is a good Avenger. Sora is my favorite Avenger. Oh yeah, do your little squat walk back to start. Clap. Do your little stomp boom. I like the stomp boom. Yeah, just like that. And I love the famed story of the outlaw who robbed from the rich to steal from the poor, robbing Hanzo. Yeah. Was that a joke? I'm not sure if I understood. To steal the port, yeah, true. Dude, I'm stupid. I plugged in my capture card backwards on Friday or whatever day it was. Yeah, apparently this is the strategy, jeez. I just have one hungry sumo in the middle, and then however many archers I want right here, and they just take care of everything for me. It is embarrassing. I eat cardboard if left unattended. You just want Z to break up with me so that you can date me. It's not happening. Our parents would never approve. Yaha, I read your diary, stupid. We almost have enough. It doesn't matter how long it takes and how many people die, as long as I get the side quest rewards, which I will. Yeah, your whole diary that you have. I think you mean your diary that I have. Yeah. Sorry, bud, you wrote some pretty offensive shit in there. I'm gonna type it out live in your chat. Alright, all in one go. See that health bar at the very top? Just keep an eye on it. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna kill it. Because if I kill it using all my crystals, then I forgo having any crystals in the next level that I play. So I'm just gonna farm crystals. I'm literally not punished for doing so. So I'm just gonna farm crystals. Dude, the sumo's so broken. This is crazy. Yeah, it is a little annoying. The manifesto's in there, give it back. Why is Tim Walls' name in here? What were you doing about Tim Walls? Are these barnacles? Put barnacles on this wall. Uh-oh. It's my best friend. Watch out, Mr. Sumo. Tim Walls. I get it. I get it. Yeah, Tim Walls, owner of Walls. Come on down to Tim's Walls. Sorry, I'm well aware that this is probably not a super interesting game to watch after I've realized that beating the game is less productive than not beating the game, but... Oh, my guard doesn't even do anything. Oh, of course it doesn't. Never mind. I was mistaken as to what the guard does. Never mind. I'm pretty smart, though. Go ahead and die. You're almost there, bud. You leave that poor little house alone. Good job, guys. Yeah, I just don't like that the crystals carry over from level to level. Because then every time I replay this level, and I spend all my crystals to kill the thing attached to Yoshiro, then I don't have any more for the rest of the game. Or at least I have to build them all back up. Not you again. Okay, if it's just gonna be fighting you, fine. If it's just you from now on, I'm done. You took fun and made it not fun. How do you even do that? Fucking bad sport. I didn't even do the 2 side quests. Consume 1900 or fewer crystals. 1900 or fewer is kind of impressive, because 1500 go into just beating the boss outright. So that only gives me 400 crystals to assign to the villagers. And if there's 8 of them, then they all need to be 50 or less. That's pretty tricky. No, you know what? It's not tricky, because I just need to buy 1 sumo and 2 archers. I literally just did that. It worked perfectly. Yeah, let's just play it again. And let's get the... let's go to the base so I can change my loadout. So I can do the thing that doesn't scare the animals away. So I can chase down the 5 animals. There's one of these, right? Increases power. No. No. So is maximum health, attack power, reduces damage, first attacks, carving a spirit path, light, wild animals are less likely to notice, so this is the one we need. Okay, so we have that one and this one, both good. Alright. We're gonna leave, we're gonna go do another level real quick, or not do another level, we're gonna go visit another village real quick, so that I can reassign some tasks. And then we'll come back and do that level one more time with just... we're gonna see if the 1 sumo, 2 archers strategy keeps working. I sincerely hope it does. Because it's a very funny and cheesy strategy. Are these all ready? Please all be ready. Yes, hello everyone. Oh, what wonderful work you have done. And 1, 2, 3. Is there another one that's done? Oh, yes, there is. Okay, I still have enough. Still have enough people. Ah, I have to walk all the way around. Yes, well done. You're such geniuses. Okay, that should be all of them, I believe. Check the mini-map. Doggy. Okay, so we have 3 here. Jesus, could you walk any slower? One, 2, 3, right? I have to make sure you're actually doing your jobs before I leave. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That should be it. That should be it. Doggy, or as they say in Nippon, dogaru. I didn't know you spoke Nippon. Why is this wash tub so in the ground? Whatever. We're out. We're gonna spend exactly 400, no, 370. And we're gonna purify 5 wild animals by running around in circles. Speak a little nipple. I don't like that one bit, actually. Yep. Alright. I have to purify 5 animals. 1. 2. See, to purify animal, you just attack animal with sword. 3. There they are. Oh, you juked me. 4. Show me 5. No, you guys are wild. I need gross monster things. Not whatever you are. Oh, there's one. 5. Okay, I got 5. Does this do me any good? Getting all these? Or is it just a waste of time? I genuinely don't know at this point. I guess it saves me from having to earn a bunch of crystals on my own. Yeah, you're gonna be an archer. You're gonna be an archer. And you're gonna be a sumo. And that should just be barely enough. I'm gonna assign archer here. Nope. Archer, please. Archer here. It's like the show Archer. Y'all remember the show Archer? Starring Archer from Archer. A man runs at 3 per miles hour. Archer, I hardly know her. There we go. There we go. There's some classic J tier humor. And I do mean J tier in the literal sense. Is that going to be in the range? I don't know. I feel silly with this being the only strategy I've got. But it worked really well at the end of the last round, so I think it might work again. (1026th percentile? Is that a reference to something? You're so mysterious. So quiet and mysterious. Yeah, you are not in the thing, so let's get you in the thing. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah. No, that makes sense. You're right. My brain no work. Yeah, slightly better than average. Oh, do I not have to? Oh, I do have to dig that out. Well, I can't, because I can't assign a thief, so I think that means we're ready for the night. Unless there's something in here. Rations. Jar rations. I mean, I will be feeding our hungry sumo, so... Alright, let's see if this works. I'm not fully convinced. But it was working. So... Uh-oh, demon time. Yeah, we can skip this. Yeah. I know, you don't have to tell me every time I play the level how the level works. Bye! He disappears like a monster hunter, like Kelby, into the woods after you cut its head off and it wakes up. Not to brag, but that's how my 3 weed smoking girlfriends rate me. In the bedroom, if you know what I'm saying. Dude, top 50? Top 50% of people in the bedroom? That's massive, dude. Congrats. That said, I've quite had it hearing about your 3 weed-smoking girlfriends. You don't have to keep rubbing it in my face. I suppose the way to cheese this level even further is to just max out your crystals before you start it, and then you don't have to collect as many. Right? Yeah, you need to call that, man. You need to call your mans. Boom! Yeah, this rules. This is so easy. I don't want a weed-smoking harem. I'm happy in my current weed-smoking relationship already. Am I jealous? Yeah, but not because I want it now, because I wanted it 10 years ago. And the me of the past cannot be qualmed so easily. Oh yeah, this is... They pretend that this level's hard. I never got this one. I wonder what's in here. Send your guys faster. I want to go home. That's a cool effect. That's a cool Hall effect Joy-Con, if you will. Sir, get your mouth out of my face. Yeah, you get one more slap and I'm healing. Dude, I was listening to music today at work. The sumo clap just reminded me. I was listening to music today at work, and there was like a really catchy drum part, and I just like clapped along with it before I remembered that nobody around me could hear the music I was listening to, so they just heard me clap twice. I wasn't really doing anything other than wearing headphones to imply that I was listening to music either. And I wear headphones from the moment I walk in to the moment I leave, so I'm sure it was a little strange for people to just look over their shoulder and see me clapping on my own in the hallway. Ooh, big attack. Well done. You've broken my defenses. Please don't destroy that thing. You already destroyed that thing. Yeah, basically. I don't actually know any of the lyrics to that song. And I'm gonna make, and I'm gonna shake, 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 shake it off, shake it off. Ooh, ooh. I mean, it's a good song for sure. Can you sing those lyrics in the chat for me so I know how the song goes? Oh yeah, would you please? Can you do it one line at a time too, so it looks like my chat is really active? I remember when I was in like 10th grade, one of my best friends at the time, who like, he was like always the cool one that I looked up to and wanted to be like. He texted me just like randomly. This is like back when texting took like It was 140 characters max, so you could only like text a little bit at a time. And he like texted out the entire lyrics of the Pokemon theme song, and then just sent one follow-up text that said, "Now you can sing along too." And I thought it was the funniest shit in the world. How many crystals can I hold? This should not be this easy. I should not be able to do this with only 3 units. I'm like not that far into the game, so my units should not be able to do this at this stage. Most of the lyrics, but I think I got flagged as spam, oh well. Oh, and I'm not using the integrated Twitch chat, so I can't actually see any of the auto moderations. Dang. Well, you win some, you lose some. But on the other hand, I can highlight chats in the chat and scroll on screen, which is cool. I couldn't do that before. Now when I go back to read something, like I can actually show it on the screen, and I can click, and it'll show up the whole person's transcript, although you can't really read that, it's probably too small. I do think it's a nice little upgrade though, overall. Alright, we'll do one more wave, because collecting crystals is fun. And then I'm probably going to call it a night soon here. I still gotta go to bed. I promised Zia wouldn't stay up too late streaming this time. Gosh, this game is a lot easier to play when you don't have to do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna need you guys to come over here. Oh. Okay, well, I suppose I can take your word for it. If I assume that you did that, then I don't have to check in with Z. So... how many is it gonna let me hold at once? I didn't think my max could go this high. Maybe it's just for this level, since you have to kill a bunch of... Let's heal it one more time. You're worth it, baby. It would be nice to have at least 500 going into the next level. A nice, like, baseline to go off of. So let's get up to 2,000, see if we stop there. Dude, nothing gets past this Sumo. He's incredible. And these archers, man. It's only 2 of them, but they do quite a lot of damage. Boom! It's very satisfying. No matter how many times I see it, I do not get tired of watching the Sumo slam into the ground and send everybody flying. Alright, we have 2004. My favorite year. Time to take it back to year 504. Leonardo da Vinci, here we come. Oh no, watch the corner, watch the top corner, we're going back in time! Oh, we're in the 1500s, whoa! Oh, we're in the 1200s, whoa, Holy Roman Empire, what? Oh my god. Oh, we're in Edo period Japan, what? Is that the ancient Egyptians? Oh, here we go. Level over. Thing exploded. Cutscene skipped. And there we go. We got all of the rewards. I don't know what we got for that. Oh, we got a ground cherry. Makes the defilement core easier to control when purging Torii gates. The defilement core easier to control? What the hell is the defilement core? I think there's might be a mechanic to this game that I genuinely don't know how to use. Makes the defilement core easier to control when purging Torii gates. That means nothing to me. That literally means nothing to me. What is the defilement core? I remember it teaching me one thing, and then me never using it. And I'm guessing that's what it is. And 10 more musubi. I'm happy about that. True, not verifying baseless claims is very normal and manly, actually. Thank you. That's what my, yeah. That's what my political ideologues told me. Man, you get all the cool nicknames. Is this gonna take one more day? Yes, it is. Well, we did it. We beat the level with only 3 guys. That's pretty impressive. Your abusive stepdad always used to tell you. My stepdad is not abusive, thank you very little. My stepdad is a wonderful guy, and I almost forgot to call him on Father's Day. Thank you, Mom. Shout out to Mom for reminding me to call my stepdad instead of just my biological father. Shout out to moms everywhere. You know who you are. Shout out to moms everywhere. You know who you are. Does a sumo wrestler get anything else that's cool? Maximum health is pretty good. Maximum attack power. Perform a powerfully forward assault. Greatly depletes the enemy's resist gauge. Oh, right. I was going to save it up for the thief so that I didn't have to run around and pick up crystals all damn day. Do I save it then? I think I might just save it.
Take care.
Take care. What does this get me? Musubi. Oh, it does. Okay, so I just have to do one more quest, regardless of what it is. And then I'll have enough to upgrade the thief for one last time. Did I tell you the story of how I was visiting my sister and I saw my niece on a video call with her friend? So I came up behind her and said, "Niece, it's me, your abusive uncle. And I've got alcohol on my breath. Time to beat you up." That's very funny. That's pretty good. She had her friend punch at the camera and defeat me. Aw, that was nice. Wait. How old was your niece at this stage? I've got alcohol on my breath. That's pretty good. Man, I don't really want to do this one again. It's worth 10 whole damn Musubi though, and that's quite good. 8. I don't know if you should be making jokes like that up to an 8-year-old. It was less than a year ago? You were an abusive uncle a year ago? Damn, dude. I thought you were better than this. You joined my community more than a year ago, which means you were a drunk uncle at some point during your fandom, during your participation in my group, during your... How do I word this? I had an abusive drunk uncle in my chat. That's fucked, man. Get the hell out of here. I'm glad it went okay. I'm glad it went okay too. How much of this game is there? Oh, quite a lot, I see. Oh, I see. So this game is big. Oops. Here I am, like, futzing around in the first 5 levels over and over again. That makes me feel a lot less cool. Especially because, like, I barely made it past Moegi Ridge. Oh. That's troublesome. I don't like that. Folks, I think we're done here. I've got a beautiful partner to snuggle with. I've got lights to turn off. I've got that's about it. I've got teeth to brush. Thank you so much for coming by. To the lurkers and the chatters, the subs and the follows alike, I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for joining for this. Of course you would. Why not? Yeah, I always pop off right as I'm trying to go to bed. He laughed and I chased him around the living room. You chased who? I thought you were talking about your niece. Oh, funny. Classic me always getting here at the end. Automod clocked my previous message. That's funny. Well, you're a little tardy for the stream, but I appreciate you showing up nonetheless. Yeah, unfortunately it's a work night, and while I get to stay up a little bit later now than I used to, I don't want to make a habit out of streaming past 11 p.m. on a weeknight, so I'm gonna call it quits. Plus, I've been playing this game basically all day. I was playing it on all my breaks at work, and then I came home and played it a little bit, and then I set up the stream and started playing it here. So I'm a little bit tuckered out of this game. I'm afraid of what I might find in these levels as we keep advancing, because this was not an easy level, and I don't like watching all my units die in front of me. But I guess that's what learning from your mistakes is about. So yeah, I know you're a late worker, and I appreciate you you always checking in after you go off, or after you get off work. It's impressive to me, honestly, that, like, you must be kind of a Twitch regular. I'm not. I don't know what it's like to watch people on Twitch regularly. But I'm impressed that you either remember that I went live or that you see that I went live pretty much every time I do. And hop in. It's always appreciated. Same with you, Jay. I like to joke about you being late, but I do appreciate both of you coming into this stream as regularly as you do. You're regular in too many channels. You just keep 6 windows open of your favorite streamers. I entertained Russ for you when you went to make food the other night. Oh, wait. wait. I think Potato doesn't actually like us, but wants to stay in our good graces by performing the bare minimum. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, as soon as you left, Jay, Potato took over, and it was nice to have a change of pace. I appreciate always having one person because it makes my job so much easier. But having 2 people alternating back and forth, even better. Your Discord is one of few I don't have muted for notifications. Well, thank you. That's super cool. I just because I'll get the going live notification on my phone for the people that I follow, even though I won't click them usually. But then because I'm not used to clicking into them, if I don't go in within the first 10 minutes, then I'm just going to clear the notification, and I'm going to forget that they went live or assume that they're not online anymore by the time I'm interested in watching. So the fact that I went live almost 4 hours ago and you still thought to follow through is what's cool. Runs away crying, gets hit by a truck, dies, isekais into the near future, and has to invent a time machine to go back in time and save himself from getting run over in the first place. I've seen that one. Not Twitch pilled enough. Gotta keep you on your toes. Well, thanks, guys. I had recording to do tonight that I haven't done yet, so I think it's in my best interest to hop off, go do that real quick. I forgot when I was listing the things that I had to do tonight, I forgot that was one of them. So, so add it to the list of things I'm gonna do before falling asleep. Take care, everybody. Goodbye, Paste. It's great to see you today. Goodbye, Jay. Goodbye, Protato. Do you guys want me to raid? Are you interested in staying online? I can find someone to raid if you want. It's no huge deal for me either way. It's been a while since I've raided anyone, but I feel like my chat doesn't usually stay around long after I go off. Raid us up. All right. Oh, great. I always have to choose. My chat is always so perfectly split on things. I got a yes, no, and I don't care. The last time I posted NB's live. You know what? We're raiding NB. They're a great friend of mine. Can I do it from this raid NB Fish? I love NB Fish. They're so cool. I have 7 viewers? What the hell? Oh, they're probably like all my bots and stuff. Oh my god, they have facecam for the first time ever. I've never seen them have facecam before. That's super cool. Alright, y'all. We're doing this. Thank you so much for showing up. Show some love to NB. They're very cool. I don't know how I launch it from here. I might have to go into the go into live on Twitch. I should do this at some point. They're doing the knockout tour in Mario Kart, and they seem to be dominating it with Piranha Plant. I don't know how to send it. I think I need to go into my stream manager real quick so I can send this. Create a dashboard, stream manager. Can I send it? Do I have to go to my chat? I might have to go to my chat. Go to channel. Seven viewers already, it says. It's not giving me the raid now option, so I guess we're just gonna hold off. Bye. Okay, yeah, we're ready now. Alright, take care, everybody. I love you so much. Have a wonderful time, and say hi to NB for me.
All day and just admire it. Okay, Arya, if you watch this VOD back or if someone sends it to you, pretend you didn't. Mako! I love you! Hey, can we get a shout out for Mako Rust? Fucking cool streamer here. I still, like, remember the first time I was at your stream. You were playing Yellow Legacy. You showed us your Shedinja tattoo. Then we raided together and I watched you find shinies. Yo, Mako's cool. There's some like really cool community vibes going on there. I feel like when you go into that chat, everybody will get along with you. And I think that that's really important when you go to a stream chat. And not just the streamer makes you feel welcome, but I feel like that whole community is just like good vibes. And you, now that I realize that, you're making me wish I didn't have a full-time job, because I wish I had more time to watch you bitches that stream. But yeah, welcome on in. Happy Pride Month to my fellow LGBT alphabet soups. My name is NB Fish. My real name in real life is Lucy. Feel free to call me NB or Lucy in my chat. Either is fine. I use she/they pronouns. I've been streaming on Twitch since 2014. Somehow I'm not in my 30s yet though. I've been streaming since I was like in my late teens. I worked as waitstaff for 5 years. Now I'm a corporate customer-facing commission associate full-time. I used to be a pet sitter for about 3-4 years. I still do it on the side. I love video games. I will play Nintendo games like there's no tomorrow. I love Sonic the Hedgehog, Pokemon, Undertale, Xenoblade. Those are just a few of my favorites. But for the most part, I stream Nintendo stuff. So if that sounds like your thing, feel free to drop a follow, feel free to chat. But first and foremost, to everybody that was here beforehand, if you were hanging out before this raid came in, and you don't follow Mako Rust, I will destroy you. I will send Piranha Plant to your house to eat you. Yeah. Very real threat. Very realistic chance of that happening. Oh my god, I just made it. Ugh. I still need the Piranha Plant who has like the Goomba as a buddy. That's like the one outfit I'm missing. Did you all get a Switch too? What were we doing at the Mako stream tonight? I feel like I should have asked that. Fusion, do you want to be a mod? You're always in my chat. And sometimes I need shoutouts for people that raid. If you don't, then feel free to say no. Because I don't want you to feel like obligated to be here. But I just figured, like, you know, you're usually here anyway. So I might as well just give it to you. And all you have to worry about is, like, if you happen to have your hands by your keyboard, if I get raided while I'm in the middle of, like, an online Mario Kart thing. Thank you so much. Let me say thank you in a second. Let me just finish this thought. If I happen to be in the if I happen to be in the middle of an online race, and I can't type this out, which I'm about to type out. Shout out Mako Russ. Thank you for that. I didn't even realize you subscribed for 10 months. Wait, what the? Did I meet you a fucking year ago? What is time? I just dropped my controller. I don't even think I did face cam when you first started coming around here after we first met. Hey, Potato, look on in. I think I was a PNG tuber. I only started doing face cam 3 months ago because I was a little self-conscious about my appearance. I only started hormones about 6 months ago. So now that I do like makeup and I'm like outwardly feminine to the world, and even at my job, like I got my name legally changed to Lucille. Like my dead name is like, that's my dead brother. I don't know who he is. That bitch got partnered on Twitch and I took over his account. Honest. But yeah, I think you've always been on Facecam from like when I first followed. Anyway, that is to say, if anybody has a Switch 2 and wants to jump in on the Mario Kart, feel free to add me. Just give me 1 second. I'm sorry, I know you just came here. Thank you again for that raid. What do you get when you sub? When you subscribe, I think you have 27 emotes now. Because Twitch like gave me more for some reason. And now when you want, like, you won't get ads for a month now, so that's cool. I think there's another thing. If you have an iPhone, if anybody is subscribed, look into this. If you have the Twitch mobile app on your iPhone, I think what you can do is like set up a sticker widget and you can actually use the emotes of the channels you're subscribed to as like iOS message stickers. I know that that used to be a thing. If it's not a thing anymore, I'm sorry. But I think it's a thing. Next question. Chat, anybody who wants to tell me or make a suggestion, what character should I race as for the next race? Here, let me back up because it's gonna put me in a room. Does anybody have any like character suggestions for like who to pick? Oh, let me go add that. Yoshi, Daisy. I don't know who HM is. Is that Surf? Sorry. How are we not friends? You play Splatoon! You play Mario Kart! Somebody bought that game. Huh. Those people exist. Good for you. You know what? We're breaking the norms. Sorry, I love to do this. If anybody else wants me to do this, add me on the Switch right now. Something I fucking love is getting a new friend who has public play data available. That shit is godlike. Let me just take my face cam off for a second, in case anybody else adds me. I love going through these because it tells me a bit about who you people are. You didn't see that. I think what's more puzzling than the fact that you own this game is the fact that you played it for 6+ hours. Now I really want it. You've piqued my curiosity, and I'm getting myself a treat this weekend, and it's going to be this game. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it, if I'm gonna want to. I might want to like take it downstairs to the TV and like show it to my parents, like for a family night, because I don't spend enough time with them lately, and like they're gamers too. They actually love gaming. We play like Switch sports together like all the time. And growing up, like we used to always play video games together. Like I can't remember a time when I wasn't holding a controller. Like my dad and I playing Soul Calibur 2 on the TV last week. Like it was like when I was 5. It was great. Oh, so it feels like it's a museum. Okay, can I just say I really like your profile. I think you have a good mix of games going on. You also have like these playtime hours that tell me like you have a lot of things that you're interested in, but you have this very unfortunate thing going on called being a human being with other interests that aren't video games. But like there are just so many video games to explore that you can't help but dip your toes in a bunch of them. And you find a bunch that you like, but you just don't have enough time for all of them. That is what your play activity is, and that is like, that is me. that is so me. You hate long games because of that? See, I love all games. I love Xenoblade. Something I love about long games is when they make me forget that I have other games to play. So perfect. And another thing I'm cursed with is that I love free-to-play games. Like I love Unite, I love Fortnite. They're probably the 2 games that I have the most hours in of any game of like my entire life actually. And this is a lie, my Fortnite hours are more like 1300, 1400. And even like there's some MMOs out there, like Temtem, I have like 2,000 hours in even, and it's not even like a good game. But like games like Xenoblade, online matchmaking games, Pokemon games, even Tears of the Kingdom here, 64 with Pokemon Stadium, Banjo-Kazooie, what else is on there? Sin and Punishment, all those games. They kind of like, sometimes they bring me to another place that almost makes me forget that other games exist. Xenoblade, like, specifically does that for me. Like, when it's Xenoblade season, no other game is being turned on except for, like, my online games, like Pokemon Unite. Then there's some other, like, one-off things, like fucking ARMS. How do I have 100 hours in this? Ollie Ollie World. This is a skateboarding game. I don't play skateboarding games, but there are these games that sometimes come out of nowhere that I just love how they feel to, like, control. Like, the controls just feel so perfect. It's almost like when you find a new instrument to play, but it still feels familiar, because it's like, yeah, it has different strings, but it still has strings, and you figure out how to play a whole fucking song on it, and you fall in love with a new instrument. It's like the same thing. Either way, go record some stuff for work. I know that you're like a really talented voice actor. Let me give you another shout out again. Yeah, Mako's cool. Y'all better go follow. Again, if you don't, I will destroy you. One thing, I just have to send my homie Patches some updated pictures. Let me just put my BRB up for a second, sorry. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Thank you, everybody hanging out.